All right. So basically, we already learned about eight, well, overall, the eight, eight consonants. So this is the first five sense, right? The eye, seeing the visual object, the ear, hearing the sound object, the nose, smell, right? The odor or whatever. The tongue, taste, right? And also the body touch, right? This is the first five sense that we know. This is also recognized by the medical view, right? So we know. And also this is the mind consciousness. And what it means in the medical view, it means the brain. So, so these are the six consonants together. And the brain is the one who control this one right here, or this five right here. The brain is controlled all the body movement, all the body feeling, right? When you have feeling, when you have you feeling happy, you feeling anger, feeling whatever, and you also about the body movement. This is the one control. Okay. Um, and um, and um, and the medical view, they only see the first six sense. So six consciousness, but medical view, they do not know about the mana consciousness, that means the feeling or the self. You will learn more into that. And alaya is a long-term memory. They do not know exactly or not. Okay, and when we're talking about the law of karma, karma it means action, and there are three types of action. That means the mind, the action of the mind, the action of the body, the action of the mouth. That means the speech. The mind control the body and the speech. Does it make sense to you so far?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and also in Buddhism, we have the law of cause and effect. Everything happens for a reason. Always. If thing happen, that means that something happened before that. Does it make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Something happened before that. That means the cause, the condition, and the effect. We cannot change the cause because if whatever we have done for the cause, we cannot undo. We cannot change, but we can change the condition. Therefore, depend on the good condition or bad condition, it will combine the cause with the condition. It will make the effect. For example, if someone have cancer, right? If they don't listen to the to the doctor advice, right? To seriously take care of their health. That means do not smoke, do not drink, and take the medication often. And if they take the doctor advice seriously, then they will. What do you think? If they take the doctor advice seriously, what do you think about the effect?
The effect will be better, but they still have cancer.
Yeah, but sometimes you know what? Depend on the cause, right? If the cancer is not too bad, if it is the first stage of the cancer, you can be able to cure, right? Does that make sense?
Uh-huh.
But so what that means, if we listen to the doctor advice and we follow the doctor advice, all those things together we call condition. The cancer itself, it means the cause. You cannot undo the cause, right? If the patient do not listen to the doctor and do not care, and they still drinking and smoke, right? You know what? The cancer will get better or worse.
Worse.
Very worse, right? So that means the condition they create is very bad. Therefore, the effect is also bad. Okay? Okay, that is the law of cause and effect, and we also learn about this. And we know that the
Okay.
oh,
Ready.
okay. You know that the brain is the body weight of the brain only 2%, right? But they consume 20% of the body energy. So the more we use the brain, the more energy they will bring us. You see. So that means sometimes when you see that the people who work outside, they do the physical labor, right? Yes, they are tired with the body. But you know what? When they go home, they sleep. They easily sleep. They feel better. But when we use the brain too much, even though we don't, when we when brain too much, right? When even though we do not use the physical energy that much, but you have a hard time to sleep, to rest. You
Uh-huh.
see, that's the difference between the two. See, the one who work with the physical labor, yeah, they use a lot of labor, but the energy they use is not that much compared to the brain. Okay, now I'm going to show you here. Okay, this is the overall of the eight consciousness. We divide into the four layers of the eight consciousness. The first one is we call the sense consciousness or the body consciousness, right? So this one right here, um, the eye, the ear, the nose, the tongue, and the body. And okay, the mind consonant, that means the brain. That means what is the function of the brain do? That means we are perception. That means thinking. You can create idea, thinking, right? And you can contemplate, right? Contemplate, visualize. That means you use the brain, right? And the monkey mind, that means the hyper, right? When we have hyper, it means monkey mind. We just like the monkey, jump up and down, right?
Uh-huh.
And and you know what? When we pray the good, the good karma or bad karma, this is the one. This is the troublemaker, or this is the good one. Depend on what we do, because this is the decision maker. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
They depend on the decision maker of this guy. This file will follow the decision maker. Whatever the decision make, and this one will act accordingly. And this file right here, it means the body and the mouth. Remember in the law of cause and effect, the body and the mouth. It means the this file right here. Does it make sense to you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. All right. And also think about it. When did you know that when you the brain is very important because the memory, right? The short-term memory. What happened to you to the one that who you know Alzheimer, the person who have Alzheimer disease? You know what
Uh-huh.
you know what does that mean?
They Yeah, they don't have any long-term memory, right?
No, they don't even have short-term memory.
Oh.
Because the memory inside the brain, it's called short-term memory. It's not long-term memory.
Oh.
Think about this. You know the computer, right?
Uh-huh.
Computer, you have the hard drive, right? The constant is just like the hard drive. It store everything. But in order for us, when you boot up the computer, right? Yeah, the application need to run. But in order for the application to run, what do they need?
They need a hard drive, so they have memory.
They need a memory, right? If they no memory, what happened? Can you boot up the computer?
No.
Yeah, no, because that's why. What happened? Let's say that our computer have only let's say that your computer have 8 gig of memory. When you boot it up, it run faster, right? But what about if your computer have only 1 gig of memory? Which
It's slower.
You know why it's slower or faster? You know why?
Mm, because with more memory, uh, the memory isn't like, I don't know how to say it.
Yeah. You know the application, right? They read the data from the hard drive, right? That means all the data, all the configuration data, all the data here, they read from here, but they need to put in somewhere in order to process the data. And where do they put? They put into the memory. Does it make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Memory is where they get the data from the hard drive, put into the memory, so they can be able to process the data. Understand? For example, let's say that when you do the when we do the search, right, from the you go to the website, right, you type in Google want to, you want to search for a certain thing, right? You know what Google do? They will go to the database, right? That means the permanent storage. They go to the database and they get the data, right? The result, they get the result, and they put the result into the memory, and they want to use the memory to show the result. If they don't have enough memory, you know what? It takes a long time for them to load. And when you see the web page, it loads very slow. You know why? Because the memory they have on the server. Does it make sense?
Mm-hmm.
The more memory you have on the server, and also other there are more than one, and also the speed of the hard drive as well. So the combination, but the memory is so important. The more memory is the better, because they can put more data and they can process faster. But if you have less memory, then that means you only look that much, and it will take longer time to look the whole thing. You understand? Okay. So that's important. It is so important. So the brain is so important. If we don't have the memory, let me when you see the older people, right? The just like your dad and myself, we about more than 50 years old, right? The more we get older, the memory, the short-term memory will deteriorated. That means some memory get lost,
Uh-huh.
and that's why sometimes we forgot things. We forget things easily because it not retain the information for a while. You know what I mean? Because that much memory we have, and if we have too much data in here, and you don't have enough room for all the data, and that means you want to put the new data into the memory. There is not enough space for you to load it. Therefore, you that means people might not easily remember. They forget things easily. Does that make sense?
Uh-huh.
That's important. So, but remember, the memory, whatever the memory we have, that's all we have. But once it decay or deteriorated, and that's it. That's all you. And you know what? What happened when the people they have the higher blood high cholesterol, right? And when they have a high cholesterol, that means it block the blood go to the brain. And what does that mean? It means that they will collapse. And when they collapse, they will go into coma. That means unconsciousness for whatever number number of minutes before the ambulance come to rescue them, to do the CPR, to do all kind of those things. Let's say that for 15 minutes later, the ambulance came over and They perform their medical operation, and when they take that patient into the hospital, you know what happened? Even though they be able to take that person out of the coma after 3 days, they can be able to took that person out of the coma. And you know what? The memory, they within 15 minutes, and you know what? They know oxygen go into the because the blood, it will take, in order for you for us to nourish the memory, right? We need
Mhm.
plus to circulate up to the memory. That's how we take care of our memory. The cell, the cell, right? The cell, in order to have a good health for the cell, you need to have the blood, like, to go up there. What happens if the blood need to have the oxygen to circulate the blood? What happens if the oxygen is not there? They
They
know
die.
the blood circulation is not go right, and that for 15 minutes, or the most of the memory cell, it die out. When it die out, and that means whatever we have left, right? And that's it. For example, I just give you an example. Let's say that we have 8 gig of memory, right? And now they die out, and we have only maybe 500 kbyte of memory compared to the 8 gig. You see, it's very little, and that's why sometimes the person, after they woke up from the coma for many months, not that means they in the coma, and they when they get out, but they are not fully awake. Maybe after a few months, they be able to recover from the so they can be able to walk, they can be able to communicate. But the problem here, they only, you know, the memory they have similar to the baby about 1 or 2 years old. That means when you say something to them, they only the information they can retain within a minute. After 1 minute, they don't remember. I have a friend who been in that situation.
Very sad.
Yeah, very sad. So, that's why when the person in the coma, and what depend on the situation, if they collapse and there no one take care within that many minutes, the memory will die out. When the memory die out, we just like the machine without the memory. The computer without the memory, you cannot boot up, even though you have a good hard drive. But no memory, you cannot boot up. It's the same thing, the same concept. A human without the memory, even though our body is good, you have a good body, but no memory, it's like a dead person, right? And that's why when you see the person who were in the coma for a long time, yeah, they also call vegetation, right? You understand the vegetation?
Mm-hmm.
That means they in the coma for a long time. But the brain activity is still there, but they cannot be able to wake up. Maybe sometime after a few years they be able to wake up, but in a short time they only survive only short after that. Depend. So our mind consciousness is important. Okay, it's so important. If we don't take a good care of our memory, our mind, once you remember, yes, do you think that we stay young forever?
No.
No. One, you know what? Everything come up and go down, right? Eventually they come down, right? Everything when they come up, eventually they come down. But only one thing, it never go down. You know what is that?
Because you just keep learning, and like there's why would it go down? You don't get extra storage.
No, I'm not talking about that.
Oh,
But did you realize that everything when you roll the ball right up to the air,
uh,
eventually it goes down, right? What
yeah.
it come up, it go down. For example, economy, right? If you go up, eventually it go down. Nothing go up forever. But one thing that it's always going, no go back. They don't go back. They only go forward. You know what is that thing?
Um, gravity, right?
Oh, gravity, they take you down, right? Yeah, they hold you down. Right? Anyway, the aging. We get old every day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Every day, every month, every year, they keep going up. They don't going down. You go.
Mm-hmm.
That means the aging, they go forward. They don't go backward. That means if we in the let's say that you are 15 years old, right? Yeah, that is very beautiful age. But once the beautiful age is gone, you cannot go back. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So we need to take a good care of our memory. If we don't know how to use it, right, then that means we waste it, right? Not many people know that kind of thing, but it's very important to understand. All right, good. Now, before I talk about the seven consonants, I want to tell you what is the eight consonant look like. We call alaya, alaya, right? It's called the storehouse. Storehouse. Eight consonant. That means store all the comma. Comma. That means the thing we pray in the past, right? Habit, membership, the knowledge. The knowledge that means you learn from school, from teacher, from friend, from a whatever, from book. They will in here. Experience. You also learn experience, right? From here, from the past. It also and um and you know what? All whatever we do, it's in here. And also in here, we do have the beautiful nature. It's called the Buddha nature. That means the perfect nature. Every being have that nature. But because we cannot see the perfect nature, because we have all the greed, anger, the ignorance or delusion, they cover up and we cannot see it. Okay? Therefore, so for example, if we have a lot of anger, right? When someone says something that hurt our feeling, and we, the brain, right, automatically pay attention to that that voice, then the feeling of anger here, it will arrive quickly because it's based on the anger that we have in here. If we don't have anger, we will not get angry. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, scientists, this is what the scientists say. Nothing in this world get lost. Nothing at all. No. It's only transformed from one to the other. Nothing get lost in this universe. It transformed from one to the other. Right? So and the seven consonants that mean we learn about the self. The self that means the ego. The ego. You understand the ego, right?
Mm-hmm.
We feel proud of ourselves. We attach to the self, right? Attached to the I, we attach to the me, my, and mine. That means the procession of the mind, of the me. Therefore, and you know what? What is the self? That means the seven consonants will based on the leader in the storage at the self, at the me, at the I. That's why when someone says something hurt our feeling, if we have the anger shit in here a lot, we this one right here get angry quickly because it's attached to this those kind of anger shit in here at real. but it's not real. It's just a delusion. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, why the people get suffer, right? They do not see the truth. They attach to their delusion. Therefore, they suffer. That's why. Therefore, grab data from the okay. Remember when we take pen in, right? They will get the data from the memory, and they will this one right here because it's attached to the cell. It means that whatever the data that they grab from the memory here, I want to know. This guy right here, it say, I want to know what is this data. That means they want to know the detail of this data. For example, when we see when the eye right see the rose flower, and the rose flower, so the eye do not know this is the rose flower. And you know what? The eye would send, just like the camera, they take the picture of the rose flower object, they send the data to the mind consciousness, I mean the brain, and the brain will put into the memory. And you know what? At this time, there is no detailed information yet, because the detailed information is in here. If in the past we already learn about the rose flower, or we read from book, right? We learn from the teacher or other people, or the knowledge about the rose flower will be in here, right? So what they do is, okay, you know what? This guy will give the data to the seven consonant, and the seven consonant, because it attached to the knowledge, right, about the rose flower. They want to know, okay, this object right here, whatever the object comes from the short-term memory, I want to know the detail. So what they do is, this guy will communicate with this guy, and they ask in the eight consonant, Alaja, please search. I want to know all the detailed information about this object. Can you give me the detail? And you know what? This guy search throughout the database, and they will get the result. And they say, okay, I got the result for you. And they return the result to this guy. And you know what? This guy right here, holding the result, compare the result, compare the result with the initial data they get from the memory to see the difference. And one they happy with it, either happy or not happy, they will put the result back to the memory. And at that time, the mind consonant, that means the brain, they have the detailed information in the short-term memory. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
At this time, you can be able to visualize this is the rose flower. This one be able to distinguish this is the rose flower and its color red or whatever. So then this one will communicate to the eye consonant, say that, okay, now this is the rose flower. That means then the eye consonant be able to distinguish as well. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
So the same thing with the hearing, the same thing with the nose. Any question?
No.
You want to try the Kahoot?
Okay.
I think that's a good idea. Did you load the Kahoot app in your?
Okay. Danny, Kahoot.
No, but you use the Kahoot from the computer, right?
Yeah, I'm on Kahoot right now.
Good.
We'll give you the pen.
Okay, this is the pen. 4259695.
Okay. So Danny, what did I do wrong?
Enter the pin. Enter the pin number.
Right number?
I think so.
4259695.
4, 2, 5, 6, 9.
4259695.
That one was 4, 2, 44. Not working.
Not working. I put it in.
Okay. One more time. One more time. Did you see the twin?
Yeah, it's 425 space 9695.
No space. No space.
Oh, no space. Oh, okay, I'm joining.
Good. Get ready. Okay. Nabi, help your brother.
Okay. We will put the answers on the. Hey. How do you look back here? And then he will ask the
Oh,
question.
what is the central nervous system?
And then you have to pick one from down there. And then you have to go back. And pick the color. Choose. Fast.
It's this, right?
And then a minute fast.
Oh, wow. That's good. That's good. Good job. Now you.
Partially correct. That one was multiple choice.
Okay. More than one answer. You have to select more than one, then click on submit.
Oh, no.
Screen.
How do I exit? I don't have time. No.
How'd you do that? It was really hard. So they had to do.
Oh, I didn't answer it because I couldn't get out of the Zoom.
Oh, really?
It was in full screen.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened?
I was in full screen and it didn't let me minimize it.
Okay. Don't go into the full screen. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, don't worry. This is your first time anyway. Don't worry. Okay.
Just the spinal cord. Can't read it. So do I pick more than one, right?
This one right here.
1 second.
Yeah. More than one.
Oh, I got it wrong.
No, did you select the first three?
You
Oh,
selected 2 of them, but
I
not blue.
selected the blue one and the yellow one, but not the red one.
No, but did you click on submit?
Yeah,
Oh, but you have to do before the time end, right?
I
You
I think I did. I
Okay.
said I got it wrong.
Okay, but don't. It's okay. It's okay. At least you should have the one puzzle with the correct.
Okay, this one's easy.
Yay!
Wow, good job. More than one answer.
It looks like all of them, but I don't know.
Yeah, it can be all of them.
Okay, good. That's good.
One time it was.
Mm.
Oh.
Wow, good job.
Yeah. Multi-select. Can be more than one. Multi-select.
Oh,
I yelled multi-select.
that's just the first one that I saw.
Oh,
Remember, the 10 consonant, that means the body consonant, that means the first 5, remember? It have no ability to distinguish. That means this is also considered ear, eye, nose, tongue, body, right?
Uh-huh.
Morning one.
I just got it most partially collect.
Oh yeah,
Correct.
I didn't read the yellow one because I was okay. It's okay.
It's fine. You have a high score.
Morning one. No.
It's the ego one. It's the 7th self, and then
You remember?
I don't know what else. Human? No.
Ego one, that's right. That's correct.
Oh, it's all of them.
Yeah, it also relates to the feeling, remember? This
Yeah.
is the emotion, emotional, right? Morning one.
Um, all of them, I think. I don't know.
You did it. It is. Yeah, you got first place. You didn't get third. You didn't get second. You got first.
I only got 6 of them right.
No, it doesn't mean it's sick, but because you have partial correct. That's why they don't give you the whole credit for the whole question. If you answer the complete question and the answer for the question, you will get the complete. Oh wow! Congratulations, then. So this is your first anyway. You see that? And I will show you the trick. Nami, you will remember that when you do the Kahoot, if you want to get better, you can have another device for the Zoom and another device for your Kahoot.
Okay.
Does it make sense?
Mhm.
Then you can be able to pick the answer quickly. Right, Nami? Okay, all right, good. Okay,
Hey, turn it back.
okay, we stop here. Okay,
Okay.
and we will continue on next week. All right, Nami, you know we have class today, right, Nami?
She said yes.
Good. All right, thank you. Nam mô Di Đà Phật con.
Bye, y'all.